feeling good. You know why? Because it's not Monday and I didn't record this. Had I recorded on Monday after watching the offensive line, you would have got a different D. Okay? I am rejuvenated. I have moved on. We have moved past it. And I'm ready for Sunday's game against the Detroit Lions. Okay? So, hey, what a difference 4 days makes. 5 days, whatever. It's not Monday. So bring it in. Let's talk about this game. Come on, y'all. Come on. Football, basketball, baseball, any ball, I'm going to be there right on the carpet, right on the sideline, giving you the exclusives. Because, baby, D loves sports. Welcome. So as we head into this game on Sunday against the Detroit Lions, a lot of starters are going to be playing. If not every single starter that we have that is healthy and ready to go will be playing. I don't know the status of Devin Bush. I know he was nursing an ankle injury, and Mark Robinson, okay, was stepping in some. So y'all watch out for Big Mark. I'm gonna just say that loudly. Watch out for Big Mark Robinson. I was calling him Glenn Robinson for some reason. I don't know why. But Mark, good Lord. Watch out for him. That's all. Anyway, moving forward. A lot of the starters are going to be playing. I even got word that Najee's going to be playing as well. That freaking freaks me out. But everybody got to get some burn. We're not going to have another game for 2 weeks. So get everybody out there and get the blood circulating. Get it feeling like football again. So we can, just get the guys comfortable playing up against opponent. They've been playing up against each other. So, yeah. And then we have to really, really give these QBs a run for the money. If there's any optimism in who QB number 1 is going to be, let it end. Let it end on Sunday, please. For the sake of me, I'm just tired of having the argument. I'm not against Kenny Pickett. For the record, I'm not against Kenny Pickett. Let me look dead in the camera. I am not against Kenny Pickett. I like Kenny Pickett. Did you hear me? You hear me? I like Kenny Pickett. However, just for any other rookie, I want him to learn, adjust, adapt. You didn't see everything you wanted to see from Kenny Pickett in the beginning. Why? It was an adaptation to the offense, just the league itself, all the minute things people forget about when you're new. When you go to a new job, do you know everything? No, you don't know how to do your timesheet. You got to get familiar with the parking lot. You don't know where to get coffee at. You don't know all of these things. You have to learn them. And it's no different. Yes, he has an advantage because he grew up, college-wise, not grew up, but college-wise, he grew up next door. And the facility, he's familiar with things. He's familiar with the city. But there's just small nuances within the organization that he's not familiar with. And the team's one of them. Individuals. He's pretty comfortable probably with a lot of his teammates now, getting to know each other, laughing, joking, whatever. But there's so many things the guy has to learn. And I just want him to be comfortable and learn all those things without being the pressures of I'm QB number 1. So I gotta put the time in. So there's just so many things. People just see the talent and then they're just so quick to put somebody in the fire. It's really not if you want this guy long term, like you say you want him, then why not let him rest a year and literally be a sponge and absorb it? This man has never faced the Baltimore Ravens, never faced the Cincinnati Bengals, never faced the Cleveland Browns. Let him sit back and watch. Come on. You've had the luxury of having a quarterback that has been in these fights, have seen these defenses a million times over with Ben Roethlisberger. You want a guy that's never seen any of it in the freaking fire. It doesn't make sense to me. It makes sense to you guys. You guys go with the hype and the glitz and the glam. But for me, it just doesn't make sense. So I would love for this to be over. And I mean it purely. I would love it to be over after Sunday. And QB number 1 be Mitch and have Kenny Pickett sit. I know people were like, oh, by week, blah, 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 Kenny will be in. Whatever. It's not my decision, but if it were, look, would like to use my Mitchell Trubisky insurance policy. Please. Thank you. I ain't paid nothing for it, so I would like to use it and get what I could get out of Mitch. Thank you. So, now that I really didn't want that to happen. It just kind of naturally flowed, but we're going to move on. So, moving forward, this game is going to tell a lot. You got guys like Jaylen Warren. I mean, of course, we cut Mateo Durant. That makes life for him a little bit better because Mateo Durant was a running back threat as well as special teams threat. Not as significant because they didn't allow him to play that much. So, Jaylen Warren, he looks good. He looks good. Master Teague, I thought, was another one that looked phenomenal and was going to give Mateo a run for his money too. So, and he was so kind of low on the depth playing chart. It was rough. I mean, nothing is set in stone right now. The roster is not set. The practice team's not set. So, the door is still open for these guys. So what's going to get tough, like I said, is the receiver room and, of course, the running back room really hard. Linebackers, too, because we got some boys that can ball at the linebacker position. Okay? And one guy, DeMonte Kazee, I like him. I would love for him to stay. But like I said, this is my job. I'm not a coach. I am a coach. I am not a coach. I am a spectator, and I am spectating that they keep Casey. I hope that they do. I don't know whose job is gonna get lost in the sauce, but I would like for him to stay. We already talked about Mr. Robinson, Mr. Cookham Robinson. And I think I talked about Leo last show. Really like him. Rookie, I think he's really, really doing a good job at the defensive end. He is currently under Chris Wormley on the depth chart. But I think over time, give him a year. Same situation as I kind of put Kenny in. But luckily, I think he probably will get snaps. But I just feel like this kid has potential, and you have him sit behind these Larry and Chris at that position and just learn and get in where he fits in. He might get a play in. You don't know. I can see promise in him, so I'm excited about him. That was a good pickup. Not sure on Calvin Austin's status. He was kind of doing some stuff on the sideline. Last time they asked Coach Tomlin, he wasn't back 100%. So he is a missing piece of kind of seeing where they are. Of course, he had a good camp up until his injury. So I'm not worried there. The biggest worry is the O-line. We know that. We know that from the performance. It wasn't so much the first game, but that second game, I mean, let's give credit to the Jaguars front, defensive front. They helped us. They helped expose some things, a lot of things, everything. And so we have to take advantage of that opportunity to fix those things before the season starts. I know Coach Tomlin's going to do that, right? I know he is. So we just kind of sit back, wait, and watch and see what happens. What's the worst that would happen? Could happen. I've said this a couple times on Sports and Coffee. Bad offensive lines have made the playoffs, have made the Super Bowl. Okay? Why not us? We got a bad O-line, possibly have a bad O-line. Why not us? I'm not saying that bad offensive lines win the Super Bowl, but I'm saying they made it. I mean, Joe Burrow didn't have the best line. Patrick Mahomes didn't have the best line the year before. Why not us? Why not? And that's another reason. Having the bad offensive line is even more of a reason why you would want a guy like Kenny Pickett to kind of sit back, relax. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get to protect you. Because here, again, I'm using my insurance. You take Mitchell Trubisky insurance, I would like to use it. You use your insurance, and then you figure it out with Kenny after you probably fix the holes on your offensive line. Okay? Moving on. Like I said, that wide receiver room, good luck. good luck, coaches. Good luck to those guys, because Tyler Vaughn has showed you what he can do at the end of the game. Sims has showed you what he could do. Miles Austin has showed you what he can do. And we know we George Pickens has already pretty much solidified himself in the NFL. The NFL and put him on their page. I mean, what? He showed you at Georgia. So good luck to the wide receiver room. Best of luck. So the running back room is still interesting to me too. Going back to that, Benny Snell, McFarland, and Warren, and Najee's not going nowhere. So that, and then we have some other guy. I'm sorry, baby, I cannot remember the other guy in the running back room right now. Please forgive me. But what we gonna do? Who stays? Who goes? Master Teague is still a part of the team. That's interesting. It's very, very interesting. I'm looking forward to whatever decision is. There's gonna be some heartbreak. There's gonna be heartbreak in that wide receiver room and that running back room for sure. And I don't know, baby. So, but the offensive weapons overall, they look phenomenal. Pat Freiermuth, we haven't talked about him a lot, but he is a weapon that I think is going to be great. You see him coming out of his shell a lot with the dancing, and like personality is just shining for Pat. And I love that for him too. I love that our room is really, really young, y'all. These are some young boys on this team. Okay. I'm the old head, but I'm not on the team, but you know, I'm the old head. But anyway, these guys are young, so they get full of energy. They're going to be hanging out, having a good time, and I just hope they enjoy playing the game together. So that's what makes it interesting, because it's going to get sticky. It's going to get sticky, you know, with who's getting catches, and I just hope everybody is cool with sharing the pot. Okay? Sharing the pot. That's all. I don't want no problems with catches and all that good stuff. I don't know what Deontay Johnson's contract look like, but baby, I hope you get your catches. I hope you get your catches. The wide receivers, I don't know if they will make the team. Tyler Snead, he's wearing number 84. I'm not saying he's bad, but like you got Gunner too. Like that is a tough decision. But we'll pivot on to Detroit here. I think the Steelers have a good chance of winning this game. We also need to be looking at the defense, because they have not been able, in my personal opinion, I feel like they need to get these teams off the field faster. And you know, you saw TJ have a sack. You did see Minka Fitzpatrick out there. You have not seen a Cam Hayward out there at all. He will be out there. So look for that defense to be a little bit scarier. And that's what we're looking for. We really want to get that 3-and-out defense back. Okay, get these guys off the field, get the ball back into your quarterback's hands, and that's what we need. And of course, offense, stay on the field. It is nice. You saw Mitchell Trubisky using his legs. It is amazing to see, y'all. How beautiful is it? Even though it's because the freaking offensive line is horrible, that he has to scramble and he can get first downs with his legs. And he's not using the running back. He's just doing it himself. It is beautiful to see. Sorry, Ben. Shout out to Ben for showing up on the South Side at practice. It was Wednesday and Ben's day. You know, he had to show up on a Wednesday. Gotta love that. Gotta love that for him. He's like, I ain't giving up Wednesdays just yet. I see you, Ben. I see what you're doing. Other than that, I just think overall, like, we gotta offense gotta do its thing. Keep them on the field for as long as possible. Stay on the field for as long as possible. Offensive line, I'm pretty sure they told y'all all week what y'all need to do and how y'all need to focus and get the job done. So I'm not even going to stress it. I'm going to just let y'all do work, because that is how you prove you did, you prepared during the week on Sunday. So we'll see what that preparation looks like, because y'all are fighting for a job. I know there's not a whole lot of offensive linemen out there and readily available, but it seems as if the Pittsburgh Steelers are extremely open to making changes. So fellas, if you want that O-line, Best of luck to you. I hope you go out there and ball. I wish you nothing but the best and success, because I know y'all are out there feeding your families. So I don't want to come off extremely negative, but we know work has to get put in. It has to get done. So best of luck to the guys on the O-line out there fighting for a spot. And go get it done. And I hope you all remain safe while doing it. So I'll leave it there, just to be positive and encouraging, because I know it's really easy when you're doing this to be extremely negative, and I don't want to come off as a negative person, because ultimately I call myself a loyalist for a reason. I don't call myself a fan. As much as I get wrapped up into some things, like, I'm a person. You guys are people. These men on the team are people. Like I said, they feed their families. So it's really important to kind of come down and be human about things. And yes, they didn't look great. Like, we all saw the film. They are very, very aware that they did not look good. So I just want to encourage them to do their job and be better. That's it. I'm not dehumanizing these men and trying to speak beneath them in any way. So good luck to them. And I think you guys are going to do extreme opposite job of what happened on last week. Okay. So I will see you guys in Pittsburgh. If you're there, you can look for me. I will be there. Probably making noise, probably in the front. And, yeah, so I'll see you there. Make sure you join me. The Steelers chat is coming soon, and I'm excited for it because I got some guests coming. So, you stay tuned to the Steelers chat, and I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy the game, and I will not be back until probably later on in the week. I will let everything kind of digest, and we'll talk about it, okay? Bye.